everybody, we've all heard of artificial intelligence, right? Yeah, everybody nowadays probably uses it without even knowing. Let's recall, for example, the countless times you've probably used ChatGPT to help you write your essays. But I can't really blame you, I use it myself as well. But did you know that AI didn't start with ChatGPT, that it has a much deeper and more complex history? Well, the truth is that AI has come a long way since its appearance in 1951, but it has become more popular during the 21st century. Many started using artificial intelligence in their everyday life, but there's also no denying the fact that it has its pros and cons. AI provides many benefits to both individuals and organizations alike, and it is not arguable the fact that it's very beneficial when using it intelligently. For example, it may seem unlikely since it's early days for this use, but AI has the potential to revolutionize healthcare, and it is already changing the way humans interact with medical providers by assisting with diagnosis, treatment planning, and drug discovery. Given that AI helps identify diseases much more quickly and accurately, healthcare organizations are now using AI to improve the efficiency of all kinds of processes, from personalized medicine to patient care. And additionally, according to Harvard School of Public Health, using AI to make diagnoses may reduce treatment costs by up to 50% and improve health outcomes by 40%. Another published study found that AI could recognize skin cancer better than experienced doctors. In fact, American, German, and French researchers used deep learning on more than 100,000 images to identify skin cancer, comparing the results of AI to those of 58 international dermatologists. And they found that AI did it better. Another published study found that 83% of patients report poor communication as the worst part of their medical experience, demonstrating a strong need for clear communication between patients and medical providers. Well, AI technologies like natural language processing and speech recognition can help healthcare providers have a more effective communication with patients. Moreover, AI is also really beneficial in financial fields, nowadays offering perks in both finance and accounting, such as personalization, customer service, quick fraud detection, large bank transmissions, money trading, and much, much more. And on top of that, in a recent AI news article, Mani Nagasundaram, head of solutions of global financial services at HCL Technologies, has found that COVID-19 has forced banks and financial firms to respond to customers at an even faster pace. And around the clock, artificial intelligence can free up personnel, improve security measures, and ensure that the business is moving in the right technology-advanced, innovative direction. And additionally, according to Forbes, 70% of financial firms are nowadays using AI to predict cash flow events, adjust credit scores, and improve security measures. Additionally to that, using AI for banks and financial firms may save North American banks $70 billion by 2025. And further than that, the aggregate potential cost savings for banks from AI applications is estimated at $417 billion of that total, and with the front and middle office accounting at $416 billion. On top of that, AI is also known for being useful when it comes to safety and security. Microsoft reports that threat actors have rapidly increased in sophistication over the past year, using techniques that make them harder to spot and that threaten even the savviest targets. But AI for security empowers organizations with the technology they need to outpace this trend. In fact, a study institute known as Capgemini has revealed that today, approximately 60% of organizations believe that they would be unable to identify such critical threats without the help of artificial intelligence technologies. Moreover, AI-based solutions use machine learning to detect and identify unknown malware threats in a variety of apps, such as monitoring for potential threats, detecting viruses, and improving cybersecurity measures. Besides, machine learning algorithms can analyze large amounts of data to identify patterns that may be difficult for humans to detect. On top of that, AI can also improve network security through anomaly detection. This involves analyzing network traffic to identify patterns that may be outside the norm. By analyzing historical traffic data, AI algorithms can then learn what is normal for a particular network and identify traffic that is anomalous or suspicious, such as using an unusual port or traffic from a suspicious IP address. And all in all, AI has a likelihood to renovate industries and improve aspects of human life. But while AI provides countless advantages, without a doubt, it also has its disadvantages. Let's take artists as an example. Art theft is a real concern since many artists strive and spend countless hours, maybe even days, to create a single painting. Well, similarly, AI algorithms can make the exact same one in a matter of seconds. And seeing that AI algorithms can mimic the style of famous artists by analyzing their artworks and applying similar techniques to new creations, this could actually result in artworks that closely resemble the style of renowned artists. And since the unauthorized use of AI painting is characterized by the use of a large number of original works without creativity, it results in a loss of income for the original author, as well as a loss of attention, since many AI-powered tools could generate forged art pieces that could be better than the original. And apart from the stolen artworks that end up on the black market. And to add to that, it's not just art pieces that are being forged, even music, since AI nowadays creates lyrics, makes instrumentals, and composes songs, which is overshadowing the hard work of actual singers and rappers. It can also take the voices of famous singers and use it to cover a well-known song, and therefore, nowadays people would give credit to the wrong artist, thinking that they sang the song, when in reality, it was just an AI cover. Let's take K-pop for instance. Well, there are countless amazing K-pop groups out there, varying from boy groups to girl groups and even mixed groups. But nowadays, there also seems to be new K-pop groups that are AI generated. For example, there's a girl group known as Maeve and a boy group known as Superkind, where both groups debuted around a year ago. But they're not the only AI-generated bots that are debuting as K-pop idols. And this is concerning a lot of K-pop fans, and it's making them consider whether there will be any real K-pop groups in the near future, or will the concept of becoming AI idols becomes a trend. But it's not just artists that are becoming AI bots. Even influencers are becoming AI generated and are stealing businesses from people, since large brands are now turning to hyper-realistic AI generated influencers for promotion. A case in point would be Michaela, also known as Little Michaela. And this AI bot is actually followed by more than 2.6 million people on the internet and has now become a huge influencer. And luxury brands are even paying her more than $1,000 just for her to promote their products, despite her being entirely fictional and digitally produced. Now, take artists aside. Is anybody even aware of how AI is ruining the ability to come up with your own ideas? Well, the truth is that nowadays people have lost their ability and creativity to conjure up, because they're becoming more dependent on AI to generate these thoughts for them. It has led to humans loss of creativity when it comes to situations where you need to conjure up your own, where you need to develop thoughts. And this is all happening because we're becoming too dependent on AI to devise these concepts for them. And this is actually affecting young people and students in general, because they need to write and formulate ideas. So they're going to use AI programs such as ChatGPT. And don't get me wrong, there's no problem in using ChatGPT to help you write your essays, since it enhances and enriches it. The problem is when it comes to using AI is when you rely too much on it and you can't encourage your own imaginings anymore, because you're too dependent on AI to devise these concepts for you. And did you know that AI is nowadays used to write scientific writing? Yes. Well, it has led to humans' loss of creativity, that they are no longer able to write. They're no longer able to even write scientific writings without the help of AI technologies. And there have been countless proofs spotted throughout the internet. One of them being on a recent research, and where the study's three listed authors had names of universities and names of institutional affiliations. But one of the researchers' synthesis was begun with one of ChatGPT's most well-known line. And author Amanda Hoover said that there's a balance to strike in the academic world when using generative AI, since it can make the writing process more effective, since researchers can convey their findings much more clearly. But when using it too much, it has been found that it has dropped fake preferences into its responses. And aside from that, AI is also impacting the field of fiction writing, since nowadays you can ask an AI program to roleplay as a specific character, and therefore creating a whole entire scenario. But while AI is unlikely to become an actual author, it is highly expected to become a valuable way of conjuring up fictional tales. Besides, using AI to write fictional tales is actually overshadowing the work of human authors, and it detracts from the reading experience since AI generated works may lack creativity and originality of human authored works. And it also lacks the depth of emotion, which ruins the whole reading experience and the point of it. But if AI becomes prevalent in literature, it will most likely ruin the entire reading experience and will ruin the perceived value of writing in today's society. But besides the fact that AI is ruining creativity, it has been found that it's also damaging the environment. The University of Oxford states that since today, AI permeates almost all aspects of our digitalized daily lives. And while AI offers significant potential to address climate change challenges, there are also negative impacts associated with its use. Discussions of AI overlook one significant environmental risk, which is the potential increase in energy consumption. And in fact, the true scale of AI's impact on the environment is probably underestimated. And it can actually, since it's throwing the hard components of AI systems and equipment, could leach into the environment, can leach hazardous substances into the environment, causing risks to both the ecosystem and human health. Thank you.
Bravo.